Welcome to today's Farm Life. I'm Doug Cunningham. We're with Nick Lorang. We're technically a Mount Vernon address, but we're in Carthage, South Dakota. I'm not quite sure how that all works, but we're in Carthage talking with Nick, the winner of the Today's Farm Life Harvest Lunch, and we'll get to the award here in just a little bit because he does not know that we're doing this for him, right? He does not know that. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about, first of all, obviously beans are done. You guys have beans?
Yes, we had beans. We had beans basically all in Davidson County and Aurora County.
How'd they look?
They look good, but they're in the 20 to 45 bushel range.
Look good, but then not
Just short a couple rains. One rain would probably made a big difference.
Now, I did talk to some of your crew, and they said that some of the stuff, like 1 mile. Yeah. 1 mile made a world of difference.
Yeah, a lot of places a mile made a difference, or previous crop from the year before made a huge difference.
How about corn? Obviously, we're in the cornfield now. You guys had a chance to get some corn out down that way. This looks, I rode around with one of your guys here. It actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think this will be our best corn up here. They caught a lot more rain than we did at home. Corn at home was anywhere from 60 bushels to 140. And that could go from one side of the road to the other, or just previous crop.
Now you guys have a lot of acreage to do. You're going to get done this week before it gets cold. We've been good so far.
Yeah, we've been doing real good so far. We're hoping we'll be done by the weekend. Is our plan up here. We've got some combines out west, out in Pierre doing sunflowers. They've got a couple weeks left, so.
Sunflower
way sooner than we have been in a lot of years.
Well, yeah, and that's kind of the rule of thumb. You heard neighbors. How's everybody getting kind of done, and how's it looking?
Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot of guys that are wrapping up, or wrapping up to this weekend, or have been done. Same thing, same yields. They just say ranges a lot from one side of the road to the other.
Now you guys are going to plant winter wheat. Usually, September, October, we get some recharging rains. Haven't got those. Are you guys going to do any winter wheat this year?
Yep, we've got all the winter wheat planted already.
Hoping for a little rain.
Hoping for a nice rain, or even, you hate to say it, but a good shot of snow would probably be enough to get it going.
I'd just soon you had rain.
Yeah, me too.
But
anything at this point, right?
Anything at this point. I mean, it makes you, as a producer, concerned going into next year. I mean, if we don't get these battery refilling rains this year, next spring, wow.
Yeah, we had that last fall. We were dry, and we just caught enough rains to kind of get things going, and just didn't have enough to finish the year. But next year is going to be even drier going into spring if we don't get much snow or moisture of some sort.
It's going to be a tough one, and if we don't get something somewhere. I know you got a bunch of crew here. Tell me who you got, what you got going
on. Today we got Eric here, my brother-in-law. He's the one that's going to get the award. Got my brother. He's coming in a truck. We got Braden. We got one Fish, South African guy. He's here. He's the only one here. The rest of them are all somewhere else combining. We got a few other guys doing some other stuff that'll be showing up too. But I think there's about 7 or 8 of us here today.
Okay. Now, if we could get Eric Negebauer in here. Eric, there's some things that we'd like to. First of all, I got to ride around the combine with you, and from the first hand of the combine driver, corn looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, very good up here. Makes a difference where you're at and how much rain you got.
Now, you've had a chance to take a lot of the other stuff out as well. What's some of the worst corn that you've seen?
Oh, when you got further west, it was about 25 all the way up to this stuff will probably do 130, 140.
Yeah, so you've seen a wide variety, and dusty and dry. I mean, we could use a little rain. Now, we called you in here for a reason, because evidently from a couple of people, you go above and beyond and do a lot of things for these guys, and they really appreciate it. And we want you to, come on in here, Vaden, bring that in here. We want you to know that your work is very much appreciated, and we'd like to present you with the Today's Farm Life Harvest Helper Award.
Oh, well, thank you. It's appreciated.
It's something that we started last year. It's for people that go above and beyond. Kind of like, to use an analogy, the grease that keeps the wheels from squeaking.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. That's appreciated.
Thank you very much, Eric. And I know you go above and beyond, and he does. I mean, he's not going to say anything, but why don't you tell people what he does for you?
A lot of times I'm not around and my brother's not around, and he's usually pretty much in charge of combining. Like I say, he's been been here since we started and comes when he needs to come, I guess.
Make that phone call, and Eric shows up according to Shelley, and he does things above and beyond. And we want to know that what you do is very much appreciated. Thank you for what you do, Eric. Wow, it's always a refreshing feeling to be standing in the field on a glorious South Dakota day to hand out our today's Farm Life Harvest Helper Award. And congratulations to Eric Negebauer. I do want to say a few thank yous though to a number of people: Thunes True Value Hardware, Logan Luxury Theater. We have the Meat Lodge. We have Subway. We've got TSC. We've got Nepsted's Floral and Gifts. We've got Thunes True Value. All came together to help us put together a really, really nice little prize package to go along with today's Farm Life Harvest Helper Award. Always makes me feel really good to give that award away every year, because there's always someone on somebody's crew somewhere that does just a little bit of extra and comes when they need and does that little bit of extra, and we like to recognize those like Eric. And to all of those of you that do, good for you, and thank you for what you do. Remember, feel good about what you do today, because what you do today is very important. Until next time, from the field on our second annual Today's Farm Life Harvest Lunch, for Today's Farm Life, I'm Doug Cunningham.